Barron Mamiya, Joe Turpel with Richie Lovett for the call. Richie, Barron versus Jake. Who has the edge here?
Well, in current form, I'm going to say Jake Marshall has the edge. He's really surfed his way into form this season. He's looking really sharp, obviously equipment. So I'm just going to give the nod to Jake in this one. But, you know, he's obviously seen what happened in the last heat too and went, you know what, I'm going to get busy real quick. Even if it's on a couple of these little inside runners. Clicks with that turn and up again. So this is that 4-point ride. You can see it's a much smaller wave, but Jake does some great surfing.
Crosby Colapinto disappointed as he really wanted to go toe-to-toe with his big bro. Just a 4.67 combined total. Jake Marshall getting started. How about that reverse? His stance so forward on that sharp eye and able to pull it off. His confidence has been through the roof this week. He's enjoying his time as a pro surfer on tour.
And if he'd completed that final maneuver, perhaps would have got a mid-range score up into the 5s. Better ride here, though. Streaking down the line, more speed. And a beautiful, throws the reverse, gets the tail free. Look at that foot right up near the nose of the...
A win takes you to the quarterfinals, so big opportunity for points. And moving up the rankings, heading into Margaret River. Meanwhile, lower position for the Californian. Jake's getting started. Quick hack to that first section off the bottom. Fin throw, and he's going to slide another reverse around.
Wow.
Laying low to right out of it. It's such a unique kind of slingshot reverse, and the stance is going so forward.
This one stretched out. Barron couldn't get it, so Jake went, yep, I'll take it. Hits the first section, then the second, just a real creative sort of whiplash reverse there. Hits this lip perfectly, and then watch the rotation here. Gets almost inverted, tail super high. Look at that back foot, nowhere even near the tail pad. And then as the board comes around under him, he is way up on the board here. That front foot almost like 6 inches, maybe 12 inches off the nose. Very, very difficult skimboarding. The fins really not even engaging with the wave face at this point.
Barron Mamiya starting to move down the line a bit, potentially taking this wave. He will catch up to it on his opener against Jake Marshall. Covering some ground, little speed jam to get around the corner, attacking the whitewater again. Looking for the wall to work with. Throws the tail towards the beach, but starts with a fall. You have options around the world as we look at Barron Mamiya. He had a 3.17 for the wave he fell on. Trying to find his flow. Looks casual to start. Nice clean hack there with the fin zone. Mid-face wind up for the reverse. Bit forced there. Another wave that he ends incomplete. One of the big reasons why he's still on tour today. As we look at Mamiya's last.
Yeah, so Barron gets a really long projection floater to start things off. Clicks a little snap and then tries to force that.
Really balancing his time at both the venues. Jake with priority looking to increase his score of a 5.5. Let's see if he can do it here. Nice lip section to glide through. Setting up his second turn and whips that board all the way back to the pocket. Riding another clean forehand hook. Jam to slide again for the Californian, and now looking to just float it shut.
The end of that wave just catches an edge. And further up the point, Jake just with some really great turns here, really whipping it round nice and fast. Just with each one of these snaps off the top, you can see just gets a little fin drift, but able to control it really well. Didn't quite get that finishing maneuver that he would like.
On a lot of memories when he competed at Winky Pop and Bells. Had a great career on tour, winning events like Margaret River. Jake just in such an incredible rhythm, making no mistakes. Barron Mamiya needs to try to take some of the rhythm back here as he will throw a quick snap down the line. Punches out the white water and slides away, and the trouble continues on the Great Ocean Road. I didn't realize how rare that was.
That's super rare, man. And you're lucky.
Yeah, I got it on video. I'll show you. But it was it took my breath away. I couldn't believe I saw koala one in the wild, but then crossing the street. It made it safely. As we look at Barron throwing down the snap, trying to really force something on a small section. Series of speed floats. He's not given up on this thing yet, and then the throw tail at the end has just not been working for him in this heat. Individual moves, just this wave didn't give it to him.
No, it was a much smaller wave on the inside, and I feel like Barron is just trying to surf into some sort of rhythm here, streaking down the line. You know, he was after this final section to really take to the air, and perhaps he needs to go for a different maneuver here, like a big straight air. Or
Barron fishing around under priority. These two guys have known each other for a very long time. As we see Barron now trying to hustle to get in the seat. I love his intensity to try to make a big comeback here. Can he find a big enough turn? Just kind of still forcing those fins out. And he's still going to be comboed with 8:10 to go.
Yeah, just looking a little frustrated, isn't he? And we know he's capable of so much more.
Lifelong commitment to your goal of being a world champion. 5:50 on the clock. Jake will take this wave. Saw it with some potential for Barron to break the combo. Speeding down the line, looking extra smooth, and ends up being a throwaway for Jake.
Signs of frustration here. Up and riding. This is live action.
Mamiya looking to go for something big, little running section, and nothing there.
Man, you feel for him. This is just one of those heats where things just haven't gone his way.
7 Bell's trophies have gone to surfers from the United States. As we look at Barron, 3 minutes to go. Not looking too invested in this one. Now, there he goes. The throw tail reverse that he was hoping for.
Well, perhaps that's just a little consolation prize. One of the most electric, dynamic, and well, courageous surfers on the tour. Streaks down the line here. Gets the pop. Gets the whole bottom of the board pointing towards the shoreline. So a really tricky maneuver here. Perfect execution off the lip. Just showing the audience the fins. Go and check out the bottom of the board. And then brings it round quite easily.
You know he's going to do everything he's got to try to fight for a world title in September. Paddling into this one on his way back out. Chasing a 9. Doesn't see it happening there. One thing I'm loving about his energy here, he's not giving up. The full rotation punt where he got a perfect 10 for one move on the Bell's Bowl. Barron trying to think about what he could do to get a 9 right now as he's speeding down the line, up and out. 20 seconds left. And now Jake Marshall rolling in. What a stellar performance from the Californian. Fell off the tour last season, worked hard to come back. Finaled in the Challenger Series in Portugal, saved that board.
Well, it's going to be a really cool matchup. And we hope that it's blessed with good waves. We may run competition tomorrow. We'll be down here early, checking conditions. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, we'll definitely be having a look. Plenty left in the day as well, with Cade Madsen trying to keep that California story